Hello and welcome everyone to Books with Sakshi. I hope you are having a great time and you are reading a lot of books. In today's video, as promised on my Instagram, that I'll be doing a detailed book review of this book, 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world by Elif Shafak. And so here I am with the book review of this book. I finished reading this book in the month of October and I really liked it. This was my second book by Elif Shafak. The very first book obviously was The 40 Rules of Love, and I really liked reading this book. And in this video we are going to see what this book is about. Is it a good book to start with when you are planning to read Elif Shafak, and so many more things we are going to discuss in this book review. So let's start. 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world was a strange title in itself, but now that I know the meaning behind this title, it definitely makes sense. This book is divided into three parts, the first part being the mind, the body, and lastly the soul. And so in part 1 we get to discover that there's a woman named Lela. People call her Tequila Lela for a reason that you're going to discover in it, and how she actually ends up as a sex worker in the brothel and what all injustice actually takes place with her, we get to discover that in this book. Now what is more than that is that in the first part, that is the mind, there are chapters titled as 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes and so on until 10 minutes 38 seconds. And so in these chapters, what we explore is that how Lela is recalling all her childhood memories and memories of not exactly childhood, but as she's growing up, and memories of meeting certain people who later become her best friends, the Water family exactly. And whatever happens with her before and after she was born, we get to discover this. Now the first part really makes so much of sense because the title was very strange to me, and then there is a scientific research that says that when the person dies, their brain still shows some activity up to 10 minutes 38 seconds. And so in these 10 minutes 38 seconds only, Lela's mind is recalling everything, everything that is major. And so we get to know a lot in these chapters about her life, about the people that were around her, about the injustice, and about all the cruelties that happened to Lela. And it was very much interesting to read, and strong enough to love the writing style of Elif Shafak, I would say. And as we move towards the end of this book, the chapters that comes under the part the soul, they are very much I would say not positive, but they definitely feel good when you read them, because at the end, as a reader, this is what you want, or at least this is what I was expecting to happen with Lela's body. So I finally felt so happy to see the ending. That was definitely not predictable, but whatever it was, I just loved it. If you are really confused what to read and where to start with Elif Shafak, I guess you can read this book. I've also read only two of her books, like The 40 Rules of Love and then this. Third, I've got The Bastard of Istanbul for myself recently, so I'm going to read that. So I can't really say which one exactly is the book you can start with, but just by comparing The 40 Rules of Love and 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world, I can say you can start with this book and see it for yourself if you like what she has to write. And so you should definitely try reading this book if you haven't already. And if you have any thoughts you would like to share about this book, in case you have read this book, definitely do let me know in the comments below. I would like to see and know what you feel about this book. Or if you're planning to read this book, then definitely do it. Before The 40 Rules of Love, I will say that you can read this book to get the hang of Elif Shafak's writing style, and then later on you can go and read The 40 Rules of Love. I don't regret reading The 40 Rules of Love because I simply loved that book so much. And I'll also say that these two books cannot be compared. I don't know why would anyone compare The 40 Rules of Love with this book, or this book with other books. I just don't know, because even when they are written by the same author, I guess two books just cannot be compared. because they are all different, the stories are different, the characters are different. They can only be compared based on writing style, but not on the plot, I would say. So that is it. If you enjoyed today's video, do give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends, whoever you want to share it with, who would love to see this book review. And also, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and also hit that bell icon so that you are notified every time when I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next videos. Until next time, take care, keep reading.